Yo, Big Kish back up in here. He's at it again, y'all. Our favorite rapper, Drake, is at it again. He just made a post on via Instagram. He just made a post via Instagram. Shout out to our cousin Moni. She did a post that I wanted to react to, and I thought it was very interesting. I'm not a fan of comic books and Marvel and all of that stuff. I never was able to get into it. But she going to do a breakdown of Iceman and what he was about. And it's very interesting how it represents Drake. And my question to y'all is, do you think Drake is hiding something and he's ready to come out of the closet? What am I talking about? We're about to get into it. But before we get into that, y'all make sure y'all go pick up a copy of Street Dad, Geek Dad, Avoiding the Manufactured Mindset, written by me, Big Kish. The link will be in the description for purchase. And I appreciate y'all's support. Yeah, let's get into this. Y'all know I'm like holding y'all. Without further ado, let's get it. So, chilling with our cousin Moni. She did a post about Drake's post that he did announcing he's about to come out with his Iceman album 2025 this year. I don't know if it's this summer. I believe it's going to be this summer. I believe it's so. So it says Drake teases his upcoming album Iceman, scheduled to drop sometime this year. Cousins, are you familiar with the Iceman character? Iceman, also known as Robert Louis Bobby Drake, is a founding member of the X-Men in Marvel Comics. Iceman can manipulate ice and cold by freezing water vapor around him. He can create ice structures, shield and travel on ice slides. He's discovered these talents as a teenager after feeling like an outsider amongst his peers. That's very interesting because who else feels like an outsider amongst their peers when he's around? Remember Charleston White said, Drake couldn't hang around, Dennis' side of the family because them boys was rough. Them boys got them ashy ankles, got ashy knees, and they got scars all over the place. They stayed outside. And when Drake came out, he couldn't fit in with it. They bullied him. They plucked him upside the head and all that. You know what I'm saying? But when you look at it in the rap industry, he feels like an outsider. I remember it was an interview with I forgot the guy's name, but the one of the viral interviews that everybody clips. You know what I'm saying? He said he feel like an outsider growing up. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, let's continue. In addition, he's also known for being transparent with his emotions and thoughts, including his sexuality. Drake is known for being vulnerable about his relationships on his records. He's always talking about, you don't answer my calls, pick up, won't you? Pick up. And this is why a lot of OV hoes, these guys, that be in these relationships, and they feel sympathy with Drake. They feel it with Drake. Drake done got him through the struggle. You know what I'm saying? A couple of them songs got me through too. You know what I'm saying? But that's neither here nor there. We just building up the comparisons because it's gonna say something right here that's pretty interesting, right? Remember it says including his sexuality, right? Before coming out, he had relationships with various women until he confessed to repressing his sexuality for many years, fearing further prejudice because of being both a mutant and gay. Now, with Drake, I ain't got no pictures. I should have had some pictures. Now, with Drake painting his fingernails, I don't know. Maybe he's gothic. I don't know. Painting his fingernails, doing the duck lips. That's what the sisters be doing in them Instagram photos. You know what I'm saying? uh doing his eyebrows. You know, I shape up my eyebrows too, but it's just I don't do it to look like a female. It's a way you could do your eyebrows and not look like a female. You know, because my eyebrows get very, very bushy and I start to look crazy. You know what I'm saying? But Drake, on the other hand, he makes them thin and then he makes his, you know what? Let me just get a picture. Okay, y'all, Exhibit A. Remember Loaded Luck said, Exhibit A, when you put Calico on the screen. Exhibit A. These are some of his zesty photos right here. You know what I'm saying? Especially this one right here. Oh, wow. Wow, is this real or AI? I think that loop is AI, but he did have his fingernails painted, polished. Is he coming out the closet like the Iceman? Is this the next level of wowing the audience? Is this his way of, is this what he going to do to get back in the spotlight, so to speak? You know what I'm saying? Again, Drake had a 15-year run, right? And he just don't want to let it go. He don't want to bow out gracefully like we spoke about yesterday. So is this the new hoorah? I'm going to shock him. Is he going to do this for shock value? Is he going to come out the closet? Because when we go back to the post with our cousin, right? It says, in addition, he's also known for being transparent with his emotions and thoughts, including his sexuality. Before coming out, he had relationships with various women until he confessed to repressing his sexuality for many years, fearing further prejudice because of being both a mutant and gay. Iceman has been described as one of the most notable and powerful gay characters in comic books. If you know comic books, put in the comment section, y'all. Is this Iceman character, is she cooking? Is this true? Now, I know my cousin cooked. Now, I really ain't got to question cousin. I ain't got to question Moni at all. I know she cooks. But I just want to know, is she hitting something on the head with this Iceman character, y'all? Is this the background of this Iceman character? She goes on to say, so cousins, are you excited for Drake's next project? Is some songs for you still in rotation? If you're still listening to some sexy song for you, is that still in your rotation, y'all? But yeah, let's just go on and look at the pictures that he posted on his Instagram. And I want y'all to let me know, is he about to come out the closet? Because he never it was always like a gray area with him. You know what I'm saying? He come out with his fingernails. Let's get back to the pictures. Get some, come out with the fingernails. Little ring pop on the pinky. You know what I'm saying? Got the ring pop on the pinky. Now, as a man, there's nothing wrong with grooming yourself as a man. Nothing wrong with it. There's absolutely nothing wrong with it. But he's out there. He's painting his fingernails. He doing the little pigeon toe. Y'all remember I made a post a while ago. I seen a guy in Walmart. He crossing his legs doing the pigeon toe as he waiting at the register. I'm like, yo, leave that up to the sisters, man. Leave that up to the sisters. The sisters put their feet on the dashboard while they riding and all of that, and you driving. Now the ninjas want to put their feet on the dashboard. Want to put their crusty ass feet on the dashboard. Stop. Men can't do everything sisters do, man. Stay in your lane, B. Word is bond. You know what I'm saying? Let me see. Hold on. Okay. All right, now we got some more. Here's one, Is Drake about to come out the closet to get back in the spotlight? Because if he does that, the community, the alphabet community is gonna be on his side. They gonna be on his side once the alphabet community get involved. You know, they're gonna claim Drake for themselves. You know, he's ours now. And you know, they got power. Look, I don't want no beef with y'all. I don't want no smoke. You know what I'm saying? I'm just asking, do y'all think that this is about to happen? You know? Being as though that he's about to come out with the Iceman album, 2025. Let's look at some of these pictures. This is the post that he just posted via Instagram. Champagne Pissy. He writes, "Come see us at the Alibi bar one day." So I guess this is at the bar. You know, somebody wrote Sixers, Iceman 2025, Snow Ranch, Snovio Ranch. That's a number, you know. Oh, powers and abilities. So this is Iceman's powers and abilities. Iceman primary power is cryokinesis. What is cryokinesis? I don't know what cryokinesis is. Is it the ability to freeze things? I don't know. The ability to generate and control ice. Okay, it explains itself. All I did was have to read it. He can freeze objects, create ice walls, and even transform his body into a form composed of ice, making him incredibly durable and nearly invulnerable. Origin, Bobby Drake. So the guy, the character name is Drake. You know what I'm saying? Rolling X-Man character development. But that's not what we want. We want to see if, oh, here we go. It says down here, over the years, Iceman has experienced significant character development, including coming to terms with his sexuality and exploring his full potential as a powerful mutant. So this is real, y'all. It's really real. It's really real. Is he about to come out? Is Drake about to come out, y'all? This is the Iceman. Now this gonna make me do my due diligence. Now I remember Ghostface. Y'all know I'm a big fan of Wu-Tang. Y'all know Ghostface was the Iron Man. You know what I'm saying? Iron Man, Tony Stark's, man, that was my joint. Supreme Clientele and all that. You know what I'm saying? Iron Man. That was my joint. So but Drake is transforming it into something else. He's trying to really transform. Yeah, Drake. It seemed like Drake about to start really trying to transform for real, for real. He really might get a BBL. He really might get a BBL. I ain't even talk about it on the apps. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, y'all let me know what y'all think, man. You know our cousin Moni, she always cooking. This is nothing new right here. You know? But yeah. Hey, she said, cousins, are y'all excited for the new album? I'm going to listen to it. I want to see what he's talking about. You know? Says here, before coming out, he had relationships with various women. That's what Drake do. That's what he do. Until he confessed to repressing his sexuality for many years. Damn. Is he about to come out? Is he about to come? Y'all let me know what y'all think. Y'all let me know. This is a new one right here, y'all. This is a new one. I mean, some of us already had it in our minds, like, okay, you're doing your pigeon toe stuff. You're doing your duck lips. You know, you're doing your eyebrows all up like this and doing this. You know what I'm saying? You got your fingernail, got your little pigeon toe and all of that. But it's never been set in stone that this is what Drake's about to do, you know? But is he about to come out on this Iceman joint? This is very interesting, y'all. This is very interesting. Y'all let me know what y'all think. I'm going to leave a link in the description for our cousin Moni's page. Yeah. Big Kish signing out. I'm going, y'all. Oh, no. Ho. We got to talk about something else. We got to ask ourselves. Remember when Kendrick Lamar said, when I see you stand by sexy red, I believe you see two babs. I believe you don't like women. That's real competition. You might pop ass with them. So is this the reason why he be beefing with these women? Like, is this the reason why? When I see you stand by sexy red, I believe you see two babs. you don't only see Sexy Red. Oh, speaking of Sexy Red and Drake, we got a video for y'all. We got a video for y'all. I remember when Drake about to take that break. He was about to bow out gracefully. We talked about that, right? Now it's another video we got to get into. It ain't only, allegedly, it ain't only stomach problems. Y'all just stay tuned. Stay tuned. Shout out to Aunt Frenchie. Stay tuned. Stay tuned. We about to get into something, y'all. But yeah. You beefing with who was it? Rihanna, Serena, you know? Did he think he was competition in them relationships? Remember, there's another song Dot was like, you messing with ninjas that think they look better than you? Yeah, I remember that song. You messing with the ninjas that think that you look. Y'all messing with the ninjas that think they look better than you. That's him. That's him. This is interesting, y'all. This is very interesting. That this character, Iceman, like I said, I wasn't into the comic books and all of that, so I wouldn't know the background of the characters and all of that, you know? If you was into comic books, let me know. Is this a real thing with Iceman? This is something to think about. This is about to be an interesting one right here. Drake, let's see what you got on this Iceman album. I'm gonna listen to it. Y'all let me know what y'all think, man. Big Kish signing out. I'm going, y'all.